Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom to you few brothers and sincere sisters that watch my videos and gain edification or useful knowledge in this truth and heed the warning. So this is a quick lesson, and it's centered around righteousness, all right, and the fact that you know Jake feels uh you know Jake feels a sense of you know what's the word for it, for lack of better words. Jake feels a sense of they, he needs revenge, all right, and deep down inside Jake knows that you know that revenge for slavery and being avenged for slavery and being avenged for all the wrongdoings that were done to him is righteous, and that's why Jake, makes these funny skits, you know, as far as white people, so-called white people, all right, the Edomites being in captivity, all right, because Jake knows deep down inside that this is righteous and that that this is what's going to happen, all right, and this is and deep down inside Jake gets a sense of self gratification from seeing this, even though it's not real, even though we don't have physically the power to put Esau, Edom in captivity right now, but Jake deep down inside knows that this is righteous, all right? Through the spirit, Jake knows this is righteous, all right? So we're going to go to, this is Revelation 13 and 10, and it reads, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and Salakia, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, all right? So Jake knows that this is righteous. This is righteous right here, and that Esau must pay. Esau must be avenged. You know what I'm saying? Jake must be avenged for what Esau has done to us. All right. Even though Jake doesn't know how it's gonna happen, most Jakes don't know how it's gonna happen. The 2/3 don't know how it's gonna happen. But this is righteous in the eyes of this is righteousness. All right, and because what they did to us, it's gonna be done to them, but in righteousness. It's not gonna be done in wickedness. It's gonna be done in righteousness. None of that sick shit, that eating babies and eating our people. We're not gonna eat them. All right, but we will put them in captivity and rule them with a rod of iron. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. All right, so Jake knows through the spirit that this is righteousness. All right, that something got to be done, but Jake don't know that the only way it's going to happen is through the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. It's going to happen through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So Jake, deep down inside, and I'm gonna play the full clip.
My name's DeMarcus, and I own slaves. And this is my brother DeMarcus. He owns them too. And these are our wiggers. Henrietta Tupperware. Jamal.
When I tell you the internet is motherfucking undefeated, because what the fuck is this? This should not be funny.
My name's
And as you can see, Jake knows deep down inside. See, Jake knows, and you could go through the comments. This is their worst fear. Please let DeMarcus continue his legacy in peace. Who said revenge is evil? Speak for yourself. Jake knows deep down inside that this is what they are really afraid of. Why is he so kind to them? Finna make my own version. See? Brother hang time like Jordan. So Jake knows that secretly, Jake knows in his spirit that this is righteous, that we supposed to get our lick back. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Jake, this is how Jake feels deep down inside. and through the power, the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, we gonna get our lick back. All right, only through the Lord, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that we gonna get our lick back. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna get our lick back until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua comes back and sets things right and places us back in the kingdom. But this is through the spirit. Jake knows that this is righteousness. You know, the only people who see this as wickedness is Esau, and some of the 2/3 who want to save Esau, who feel like Esau Edom could be saved. All right, those are the ones. You know what I'm saying? Those ones that are brainwashed. You know, by the heathen. You know what I'm saying? They want to hold hands and sing songs, sing lullabies and shit like that. Those are the ones who feel like that, you know, the Edomites could be saved. Those ones, the ones that have something to gain in this world, you know. But, you know, through the spirit, Jake knows that this is righteousness.
Marcus and I own slaves. And this is my brother DeMarcus. He owns them too. And these are our wiggers.
You know, and in the kingdom, we're not going to feel bad for them. We're not going to pity them because they didn't pity us. We're not going to pity them. You know, the spirit going to be on us to do this to them. We're going to work them like they worked us, and we're going to work them harder. But of course, we're going to give them off on the Sabbath. But then right again, we're going to turn right back around when the Sabbath is over, and we're going to put them right back to work. As soon as, not a minute, not a second later, we're going to put them back to work. They're going to be back working. You know? And that's what these heathens fear. That's what these Esau Edom fears, because they know that's their plight in life. All right? All right? Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see. There you go. This is Revelation 2:27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. All right? So they're going to be broken into shivers. They're going to be broken, completely broken. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. They're going to be broken into pieces. They're going to be broken, completely broken. Like they broke us, we going to break them. Even as I received of my Father. And just like we got broken, and we got our punishment from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, they're going to receive theirs. All right? For y'all that can't fathom this, to say, oh no, we can't do this to them. This is not right. No, we going to do what they did to us, we going to do to them. All right? We going to do to them. And it's going to be in righteousness. We're not going to rape their wives. We're not going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take their daughters. You know what I'm saying? We're going to work their sons until, you know, to the bone. And then, you know, we're going to keep them working. All right? It's going to be non-stop, continual work. All right? It's going to be continual employment, like the brothers say, continual employment for these demons, for these heathens. All right?
When I tell you the internet is mother...
All right? It's going to be continual work for these heathens.
Henrietta Tupperware. When I tell you the... My name's DeMarcus and I own slaves.
And that's how you know, through the spirit, that Jake feels like Jake knows that they need to be avenged. All right? So, Lord's will, that this was, you know, a little bit humorous and edifying at the same time. You know, I just want to say shalom to the next one.